Hi, Wolf. I have talked to some, and a big Houston-based GOP donor I spoke with today told me he's not contributing to the national party until he sees Republicans focusing on issues that matter to him, like overhauling the immigration system. He also said he fears that another government shutdown over Obamacare would seriously harm Republican chances of keeping the House and regaining the Senate in 2014. So where does the GOP go from here? A fractured GOP is licking its wounds after the 16-day government shutdown. Some members blasting a failed strategy led by Tea Party stars like Senator Ted Cruz to defund Obamacare and calling on their colleagues to be more pragmatic in future fights.
You have to have some tactics, and you also have to have some respect for the fact that this is a big party. I think Obamacare is bad policy. I agree with my colleagues there. But I think shutting down the government is bad policy.
And many donors believe the party got the tactics wrong, says GOP strategist Ron Bonjean.
By and large, the Republican donor community did not agree with attaching a shutdown to the funding or delaying Obamacare because it wasn't going to work, and it didn't work.
Still, the fight over Obamacare is almost certain to continue. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell told the Hill newspaper he won't allow another shutdown to try to undo the law. But Cruz hasn't ruled it out. And conservative groups like Heritage Foundation are vowing to fight on. Former Senator Jim DeMint, writing in the Wall Street Journal, says many Republicans are thankful for conservatives like Cruz and Senator Mike Lee. And that with a revived and engaged electorate, Obamacare will now be the issue for the next few years. What would that mean for the party's future?
There's no doubt that in the short term, Ted Cruz has led a movement in the Senate and in Congress that has damaged the Republican Party and, frankly, will be strengthening the Democrats in terms of recruitment and fundraising over the next few months.
And what about those GOP donors?
The key here is what the next steps are. I don't think donors have made up their minds just yet, but clearly they're not going to bring out their checkbooks to help the Republican Party if they keep engaging in failure.
Now, another prominent Republican I spoke with said while donors are angry, he believes they'll end up coming around. And an RNC official tells me the party is doing very well in terms of fundraising in October and said to me, wait until you see the final tally for this month.
Wolf? Right. We'll be anxious to see that. Thanks very much, Athena. Good report. Still ahead, Dick Cheney reveals his heart condition was even worse than we knew when he was vice president of the United States. So serious, he took an unprecedented action. And CNN's Piers Morgan standing by to join us live right here in the Situation Room. He's got a lot to say about Obamacare, gridlock here in Washington. By the way,